Welcome to the Executive Dashboard demonstration. This demo is geared towards higher level management to give them the ability to gain insight into their company's business with regards to sales, expenses, account receivables, and inventory. In this video, we will walk through a storyline of a CEO who wants to determine how the company is performing so far this year. Let's assume that the demo data is as of May 31st, 2012. Immediately, by looking at the dashboard, the CEO can see that revenue is up 114% in comparison to last year this time, and that the expected sales have been surpassed so far this year by $786,029. The CEO can also see that expenses are in red, indicating that more has been spent than was originally budgeted. While the amount so far this year is small at $7,521, the CEO wants to address it and get a handle on it before it gets out of hand. Let's drill down further into the expenses by going to the expense sheet. Since the CEO wants to see expenses for just this year, select 2012 and months January through May. In the expenses actual versus budget chart, the CEO can see that in January and March the expenses exceeded the budget, but that since March the expenses have been below budget. Let's concentrate on January and March. Let's take a quick look and see if we can pinpoint the source of the elevated expenses. If we take a look at the cost center report, we can find more detailed information about the expenses. By collapsing the account group description column, we can identify in which account the majority of the excessive expenses came from. I can see that the largest variance at negative 141.6% is found in the other cost account group, so I will expand that group. In doing so, I can see that the national advertising cost $190,000 in January and March 2012, and that was not included in the budget. If we look at the cost for the entire year so far, we will find the national advertising expenses made up $103,000, which again was not budgeted for. If I select other costs and national advertising from the list boxes on the left, we can filter the data and see the majority of these expenses occurred in January. The CEO will do a quick check to see if national advertising was budgeted for in previous years. First, the CEO will select 2011. The CEO can see that national advertising was not budgeted for in 2011 or in 2010. The CEO will discuss the expense with the PR team to ensure that this type of expense is accounted for in the future and put into the budget. The CEO will also meet with the PR team to discuss where they can cut costs to make up for this $103,000 expense. In this scenario, a CEO was able to see high-level details about their business, such as the sales and expenses, and perform additional analysis based on their findings. The CEO was able to see an issue with the amount of expenses in 2012 and could independently find expenses that were made and not budgeted for. This demo illustrates how QlikView can be used to analyze data and make business decisions. It allows the user to independently drive their analytic experience to answer their business questions as they come up. Thank you for taking the time to watch this Executive Dashboard demonstration.